Hey, my name is Bridget and I'm going to do a little makeup. It's Friday. I've been doing schoolwork all week long, and this is how I relax. I'm going to do some natural everyday makeup. Watched a couple of my favorite makeup artists again, and let's see if I can achieve a natural look. There's a couple of techniques that I want to try using my Saint palette, especially this color right here under my eyes as a color corrector. And I'm going to do that right now. I already have my skincare on, and just using my finger, I'm going to go in. This color, I believe, is called Taffy. If you're not familiar with Saint, yeah, it's called, sorry, let me get this right. There we go. It's called Taffy. It's a light pink matte color. If you're not familiar with Saint, it's a 3D cream technique because our faces aren't one color. And one thing I love, besides the various colors that they have, these are bronzers that I use, but the amount of different shades they have for people, if you don't find a match, there's no chance that you won't find a color match. Amazing colors for all ages. But the other thing I love is the lip and cheek colors. I don't necessarily like them as lip colors for me, but I love the colors that they have for cheeks, for your, as blushes. Beautiful colors. But it's a multi, look, I'm going to use this as under eye corrector. And I'm going to use my other mirror for this too. I saw someone else doing this. I was like, you know what? I got to try this. I'm also going to put it on my eyes. I have this other pencil from Sigma. Boy, I was persuaded and influenced on this. Actually, the name of this is called Persuade. It's about the same color. In fact, I'll do this on one eye and Taffy on the other. We'll see if there's a difference. That's that. This is called Persuade by Sigma. And we'll do Taffy on the other. Oh my gosh, I don't think there's going to be a huge difference at all. In fact, I think this is going to be better. The Taffy. I could be wrong, but I think it's going to be better. Let me get you could use your finger, but I'm going to use this little brush that I have. It's just lighter than my finger. Sometimes my index finger is a little rough. The Persuade in Sigma is for an eye primer, eyeshadow primer, and it just cancels out color very well. Sometimes I just use it as a eyeshadow, just brightens your eyelid. Works very well. And I'll go ahead and kind of blend that out to cancel the color under my eye. See how well that worked? Taffy. Blend this out too. Again, that was a cheek color, but you see how it can be a color corrector. Okay, now blend it out on my eye. all the way up to my eyelid. This is going to be as an eyeshadow primer too, and a color corrector. You cannot tell a difference. Wow. Okay. And I know for a fact this is less expensive than the Sigma. So if you need to shop with Saint, you can shop at my link. It's on my in my description in my bio, but it's all my scars, because I'm an open book. I have a lot of scars in my life. I have scars on my face from acne, and my life is riddled with scars. But as you can tell, my YouTube handle is Retired and Redeemed. I'm redeemed by the blood of Christ, and He saved my life, and I'll never forget the day that I asked Him to come into my heart and change me, and He did. So by Him, I'm redeemed, and I'm retired. So that's the reason for my name, Retired and Redeemed. Anyways, I'll go on. So that taffy was a good color corrector. I think this is going to be a long tutorial. I'm just talking. So I am going to try to go natural though. So let's see how that works. Let's see. I'm going to do a little bronzer first, if I can find my bronzer brush. There it is. Because when you go natural, you do have, you do want to be sun-kissed, you know? And I'm going into kind of all three. I'm dipping into all three. I have Fiji, Xanadu, and Bella Bronzer. They're all beautiful. So I use all three of them. And it kind of looks scary at first. Whoa, a lot of color. But it all comes together. This bronzer brush just deposits everything where you would need it to. I mean, I'm going heavy-handed right now, but it will even out, I promise you. You're going to see it come together really nicely. And if I was more strategic with it, you would see. Also, I use SPF on my face. So I don't have any color on my face, but I do on my neck and my arms and stuff. So I kind of want to match. All right, so that's that. Now I'll go in with my other colors here. June and that color right there, I forgot. And I'll start kind of evening out my skin tone. Remember, I'm going for a fresh look today. Nothing heavy. Let's see if I can get under 30 minutes here. I'll try. You don't really want a lot of product on your forehead. Really don't. Under my eyes, I use this color called Palace. Very lightly. The taffy was a color corrector. I use this as an eye brightener. Also around my nose. and around my mouth. See how that kind of thins out my nose a little bit. Love makeup so much. Well, this is coming together nicely, isn't it? All right, so when you put bronzer on, you don't want to go too, I did what they call underpainting. That's all that was. But you don't want to be so heavy down here, or towards the middle of your face. You want that to stay bright. Bring it down your neck. All right, now, see, I got bit yesterday. I was in the yard. Okay. Now, for a little bit of powder, I have what's left of my Fenty Lavender Brightening Powder. I'm going to go into this a little bit because I'm going to do a little bit of powder blush first. I saw Kat James use some powder blush first. And I was like, you know what? I love powder blush. I have this Makeup by Mario powder blush that I'm going to use that I think is beautiful. But sometimes when you don't put a little bit of light powder on first, it just doesn't do well. So do a little bit of blush first, and also two products that I love by Makeup by Mario. His Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Perfector. Y'all, if you haven't gotten this, this is some of the most beautiful stuff. Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Perfector. In fact, I'm going to use this. Let me put the blush on first. Sorry. Let me use this blush first. It's a Makeup by Mario Wild Berry. It's a beautiful color. Don't let it scare you. It's bright, but tap it on the back of your hand, swirl it around, and lightly. Kat says on the apples of her cheeks, even if you're over 40. Maybe. I'm going for a fresh lip. Maybe. We'll see. It's always correctable. That's a beauty of cream. It's correctable. I think I might be going a little, I always go heavy-handed. That's okay. It's correctable. It's correctable. Now that I'm looking at it with my eyes, I like the taffy much better than the Sigma. The Sigma's darker. Okay. I got the color on. I'm going to correct this just a little bit. I went a little too dark. With what's left on my brush, take some of that away. Also take some of that off my eye. Eyelash on my nose. And I'll re-brighten under my eyes, because that's really what makes you look fresh too. All right, now this Makeup by Mario soft sculpting powder. This stuff, absolutely beautiful. Use it on your cheeks, across your nose, across your forehead. This stuff is so pretty, isn't it? It's just gorgeous. I will use just a little bit of highlighter. Isn't that pretty? The tops of my cheeks. Bridge of my nose. With the pink, I'll do the corners of my eyes. Maybe my eyelids too. It's pretty. Okay. All right, just to brighten under my eyes, just a little bit. I have this Iconic London palette that I absolutely love. And with a very light brush, I'll go into this. It's kind of like a light, very light banana color. Very lightly. A little bit of this goes a very long way. And at first it looks super scary. And then it just blends beautifully into your makeup and gives this beautiful bright eye effect. You have to work it into your makeup. Sometimes using a blender. All right, now to set this, I think today I'm going to use this L'Oreal Infallible. I'm not going to go too far off my T-zone, nor under my eyes very much. Very lightly. I don't know. Sometimes I think, did I achieve a fresh look or a muddy look? But something that always makes your face kind of come to life too is a little bit of color on your lips. For that, today I'm using, if I can find it, Uh-oh. Are you kidding me? Well, it is this L'Oreal, or no, Lancome. Oh, here it is. Found it. It says Lancome. It is a color. Looks bright pink, but it conforms to the color of your lips. So let me get this makeup off. And for me, it turns my lips bright pink. I think we're going to be in under 30 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna wonder if I should use a dewy setting spray. Maybe. Yeah, I'll try it. This is just the e.l.f. dewy setting spray. Doesn't take much. Did we achieve a fresh look? I think so. I'm happy with it. Under 30 minutes. I love it. Sometimes I go on and on and on, but today I did not. If you have any questions, let me know. I'd love to color match you. I'd love to just help you with any makeup questions. I love talking about makeup and putting it on. I love trying new things. I love watching other people put makeup on. And I hope you have the best day ever.